Ethan Gray arrived at Blackwood Academy in the middle of the term, an unusual time for a transfer. The rain poured heavily that morning as he stepped through the grand school gates, his hands stuffed into the pockets of his worn-out jacket. His dark hair hung messily over his pale face, and his gray eyes, empty yet burdened, made it clear that he wasn't just another new student. The school was abuzz with whispers. No one knew much about him except that he had transferred from a prestigious school in another city, and that something tragic had happened to him, but no one dared ask, except for her. Sophia Carter was Blackwood Academy's golden girl, captain of the debate team, head of the student council, and the kind of effortlessly beautiful that turned heads wherever she walked. She had it all: wealth, status, and a picture-perfect life. At least, that's what everyone believed. From the moment she saw Ethan, she knew he was different. There was something haunting about him, something that pulled at the edges of her carefully constructed world. It started with glances, in the corridors, at lunch, in the library. His presence intrigued her. He never spoke unless spoken to, always sitting at the back of the class, scribbling in a notebook no one ever saw. He avoided crowds and brushed off anyone who tried to be friendly. One afternoon, she found him behind the school, leaning against the old oak tree, lost in thought. Without thinking, she approached. "You don't talk much, do you?" she asked, crossing her arms. Ethan barely looked at her. "Talking isn't always necessary." Sophia smirked, unfazed. "Maybe, but people are curious about you. People should mind their own business," he muttered. She should have walked away, but instead, she sat beside him. "I don't care about rumors. I just want to know you." For a moment, he was silent. Then, he closed his eyes, exhaling sharply. "There's nothing to know." But Sophia was stubborn. Over the next few weeks, she kept seeking him out, sitting next to him in class, finding excuses to talk. At first, he resisted, but slowly, he let his walls crack, just enough for her to see glimpses of the boy he was before the sadness. One evening, as they sat on the rooftop of the school, watching the sun set over the city, he finally spoke. "My little sister died," he admitted, voice barely above a whisper. "Car accident. I was driving." Sophia's heart clenched. She had expected pain in his past, but not this. "It wasn't your fault," she said gently. He laughed bitterly. "Try telling that to my parents. They couldn't even look at me after that. That's why I'm here. A fresh start or whatever." She didn't offer meaningless words of comfort. Instead, she reached out